Hey guys, I'm Captain Duck, and this is Dungeons of Dredmor. I got myself to level 10 in Dungeon in Dredmor, and I thought I'd record the end and show you guys what happens. And yeah, actually it says level 10 over here for those who can't see. And well, let's first tell you how I actually got to this place and what skills I took. As you can see, I'm in math and astrology for those who know the game, but no, not this quest screen. I skipped a lot of quests. The first a skill tree. So what I started with was these skills: crossbows, mathemagic, astrology, ley lines, perception, alchemy, and tinkering. And I started off with tinkering. I got one level to raise that to 2 so I could create more bolts, because this is quite a rough start. The first level was pretty tough. That I don't have any melee weapons, and starting without that can be tough. But the first buff, Radiant Aura, will keep you alive through the first level. Um, anyway, after tinkering, so I could make some more bolts, I went and got 2 levels in math to get the Curse of the Golden Ratio, the Gold Curse, the best spell in the game. Turns enemies into gold and kills them, and yeah, I've been using it ever since, and that's why I have this much money. Um, After math, I really needed a lot of mana, so I got alchemy and raised that up to level 4. Alchemy is a fantastic skill, especially for wizards. No wizard should go without it, if not only for the booze alone, because the beautiful thing of this alchemy is you can also mix booze with it, and you need booze to regain mana. And as you can see, I have a lot of booze and high quality stuff too. That's because with 4 levels of alchemy, I can use. Oh, get over here, recipe window. There we go. With 4 levels alchemy, I can take 1 apple and distill it. It becomes 3 bottles of what's this? Hard cider? Yeah, hard cider. Then I can distill that 3 bottles into 6 bottles of applejack. So yeah, no wonder I have this much booze, and I've got some other great equipment too, thanks to the alchemy. With alchemy, there's a couple of nice recipes you can make. So you can make story orbs. Look it up on Wikipedia if you want to know, or the not Wikipedia, the Dredmor wiki, dredmorwiki.com. I've been using that a lot for this run, and it helps. Um, and so I created my character, and thanks to alchemy, I gained lots of nice goodies, like the shield, and this is what I just recently found. Um, so I got lots of money regen because of these dark orbs you can make with not all that much equipment, even items even, and yeah, that really helps. So alchemy, take that skill. Anyway, after alchemy, I maxed ley lines for even more mana regeneration, but that's why I'm now regenerating 1 point of mana every round, which, well, gives me more mana than I'll ever need. And after that, I started on maxing astrology. All the skills are pretty nice, especially syzygy, which gives a boost to all your wizard powers. Um, Also, the blinding flash can be nice if you're in a spot with multiple enemies around you. But the main thing with astrology is this: the stars aligned. This the massive area effect spell, which also bleeds and kills your enemies in other ways. It's how I took out Zeus, because as a wizard, taking out Zeus is pretty tough until you get this spell, and then you just need enough mana. You cast this spell twice, and just about any enemy in the game dies, and a lot of them too. Um, so that's for astrology, and so after astrology, I maxed the rest of mathematics. mostly to get this awesome Euclid's translation spell, the transportation spell, which is the best transportation spell in the game. You can select it, you can click somewhere and right click somewhere and you teleport to it. And yeah, that's for mathematics. And of course the recursive curse, the best curse in the game. If you want an enemy dead, cast a recursive curse on it, it'll keep cursing him and he'll die. And let's see, after that, oh yeah, I maxed perception to check out what it does, but I'm not really that impressed with the second sight buff. It's a useful buff for melee. I just ran out, I'd show it, but well, if I can show it in 20 turns, so I can space a whole lot. If I cast this perception buff, I get second sight, which is a nice buff for a melee child class, but not for a wizard. That's a shame. For some reason I thought you could see through walls, but through doors, but you can't. Don't know how I got that idea there. Anyway, so far from my skills, I have equipment I picked up along the way. You can see it here, showed some earlier. I have a Searly robe, a magical sombrero, an orb of nothing. This ring which gives me some weird wizard power. This still useless ring. Never picked up a better one, I guess. Or forgot. Also, this one gives me more mana regeneration, a nice bow I bought, and some shoes. And yeah, that gives me a lot of nice stats. And 8th mana regeneration bonus, which is really nice. And yeah, with that and together with all the booze in the world I can drink, I can slaughter anything with magic. And that's the way, because in level 10, which I'll try start now, you do not want to hit, and you don't want to stay close to an enemy. Don't let them hit you. This is the last level in the game. If you do, you die. Or you'll get killed easily. Anyway, let's try and start this level. And start with Inconsequentia. Well, okay, give me the quest. Probably will never finish it, but who cares? Anyway, this is level 10. It's time to try and find Lord Dredmor and kill him. He should be somewhere on this level. I have no idea where. I've had a few entrances to the level, but this is going to be my main exploring now. And let's see what happens. Ooh, the bad part about YouTube encoding is you can't see very much down. Anyway, to start finding, here's my first enemy. Let's use the gold curse on him. This is how you kill most of the enemies. Then this is level 10, he won't die in one gold curse, but the second one should take care of him. And he drops lots of gold. Okay, now he's next to me. And this is a blob of corruption. If he touches you, he corrupts your armor and your equipment. You do not want to stand near them. So that's why we use a teleportation spell to get the fuck away from them. That's especially as a wizard and especially this late in the game, don't take any risks. That's the whole idea about surviving. But you can't take any risks because it will kill you. And well, that's the way how I actually made it to level 10. Just staying the fuck away from enemies. Anyway, let's move on. A whole level to explore. Maybe I should save some of the explaining for during the level. Anyway, what else can I tell you? The gold curse, as you can see, it's fantastic. Use 2 casts now, but who cares? So pressing space a couple of times to get closer. And that finishes him. Here's an Archdiggle, which is also a very strong monster. It's resisting my gold curse a little. You know what? You get the recursive curse. You see, it's getting mini recursive curse on it. And that kills it quite good. Okay. More archdiggles. You get recursive curse. Here's an evil carrot. A fell carrot. Let's see how he reacts to the gold curse. Oh yeah, and stay away from the traps in this level. But, everything is trying to kill you on this level, and everything is the strongest it can possibly be in the game, so no risk. Don't think you even needed that second gold curse. Oh, there is a corruption blob. You need to watch out every fucking single moment. Thankfully it's a turn-based game, so if you fuck up, they get close to you. Just pause and think about it. So, that was a lot of enemies and a load more cash, and I'm fucking blind. Oh, and the Archdeagle won't die, of course, to the gold curse. You know what? I can get these two enemies together, teleport away, and use my massive fuck off areas attack spell. Let's see what happens. Here. Bam. Now he's bleeding, and that will slowly kill him too. And so for the carrot, but not as fast as the gold curse will. That is survived. Bolt, finish it off. A little too close for comfort. And yeah, this it's going to be a whole video of me trying to run away, probably, from monsters. But well, one of them should be Lord Dredmor. And oh, here's a very nice axe weapon, but yeah, I have all the equipment I really want, and I could go and sell all the stuff which is lying on the ground. Why should I? I have all the money I need. I could for the high score, but I'm not really going for a high score, so screw that. I do like a nice supply of odious puffballs, though. Here's a wizard sleeve, which is a nice little rare item. I'm not really sure about them. You can right-click him, and I think just a joke, it does nothing. And here's a jingly jangly staff of crystals, which is pretty nice too. 5 magic power, but this one gives me 6 magic power. The little blue thingy is magic power, and this what I want is another orb of nothing, basically. Because as a wizard, of course, you need magic power. Okay, let's kill some more. We'll get recursive curse, and let's see if a fell carrot can survive a gold curse. It can. A second one. No. Okay. As for looting, yeah, there's so much good items on here, but that's why it's level 10. That's final level. Here's an enjeweled wooden shield. Wow, that's something I'll never use. This neither, it's -2 on magical power. Also, this fell carrot, does he die in a single recursive curse? Probably does. He does. But the recursive curse costs 50 mana, while the gold curse costs 5 now. Well, this starts like 15, so yeah, the more mana power you get, the less mana your spells cost. So you really do want to max out your magic power stat as a wizard and your sagacity. Some more nice shoes, which give less magic power. Well, this is nice and burning. Let's throw something else on there. And they're not dead yet, so let's try another one. Archdeagle is still surviving. Tough bastards. Yeah, this spell is really tough, but yeah, it's level 10. You can expect the monster to be tough. Mana's getting a bit low, so let's drink some booze. 2 bottles at once, no problem for our for Magic Poo, my name, because I'm slash archer slash wizard. And I really should not drink these fountains anymore. They can give you bonuses, but they also can give you some nasty debuffs. I have some debuff removing items too. Oh, that's something I should tell you. Items like the Potion of Purity and the Zodiacal Wand can remove debuffs from you. So if you ever get the Acid Burn or the Tomatite Swarm around you, use one of those and you're safe. Because normally those will kill you. So that's a good tip. Oh, and I'm getting way too close to this Klepto lobby. It's more economic to just use 2 gold curses instead of 1 recursive curse. So let's do that. That's close, but as long as we're not touching the same tile. Oh, Pyrite Suns is something to look out for in the dungeon. This is something you use to create a dark orb or a starry orb. The picks are always nice. Lots of these wizard sleeves here. Completely useless. If only your the slot for sleeves on your character sheet. Some more booze in an evil chest. An evil chest will probably spawn some nasty enemy, but I got the recursive curse and the teleport spell, so it's oh, it's a fall there, and it's lucky leprechaun guy. This one is invisible too. Oh, and I can't cast a spell if he's close. How about if I area attack him first? Don't see where he is. Let's do another one. And wait. If he shows up, he should. Yeah, the blood trails are here. There he goes. And now he's dead. Right, so Chest of Evil, they can spawn or a good item or a pretty tough boss enemy. So yeah, normally you don't want to touch them with gold curse and recursive curse. You can usually take them out with a couple of casts. There are some monsters who are resistant to the gold curse though, but there's not many. And if you do, yeah, you just have to unload a lot of bolts into them. Okay. More electrum, I don't even need that. Don't need the money either, but... And more silver. Well, screw that. Let's just move on. Apparently this is a dead end of the dungeon. But this teleporting glyph. Then we gold curse, recursive curse, and... Oh. He keeps moving to the teleporter. Oh well, this works. Also some free mana for free experience. Not much else in this little room. Oh yeah, this type of room there you see it a lot, and there's always traps here. Now thanks to the teleporting miracle, I can you know what, I can teleport straight from here. And there is an archdeagle. Yeah, they are nasty, so just... yeah. Recursive curse them. Let's see. There's a bandit mill and a nice steely orb, but only 5 magic power. A drink. And while I get all this money, the fog dissipates. And I teleport back. Now, let's see. Door number 2. You know what? Before I open the door, I'm going to cast my magic buff spell. Zen. Let's try and pronounce it. Zen Zik. Juist. Right. Anyway, this is a buff spell. You can stack it. You can see that in the magic power. If you buff, jumps to 52, 58, and 3 times to 64. But if you cast it now, you won't have any more artifacts. It can stack 3 times, so it does buff my magic power to a lot. And let's see what's in here. One just measly blob of corruption. Well, maybe with all this magic power, my gold curse will kill him. Because, yeah, magic skills. And he died. Also, something darkened my vision. That's usually a debuff spell by some enemies, the witches. Ah, or maybe this guy. You know what? You're annoying. You die. And a fell carrot. Well, I have enough money. Why just not stay? I should just, yeah, use all the recursive curse all day long. It's not like all around of booze. And 2 bottles at a time down the hatch. Yeah, these small rooms. Probably won't find Dredmor in here. I think Dredmor is spawning in his own special room. And this is taking a lot of time. This is already 20 minutes. Oh well. Thing is, he can... Yeah, there's one room in this level which has Dredmor. And could be any. Let's try to speed up things a bit. You just die. Oh, hello, robot. The robot's dying pretty fast. I just use the gold curse on him. And kill everything inside. Oh, some fairy wood here. There's still some better shoes I can make with fairy warrior, sandals, and some other stuff, but I'll never find sandals on this level. You can find high level items here, not low level items. It's oh, that's not a tip for you, because in a previous run I was searching for ages for a cracked orb, the lowest level orb shield which you can get, and but it just doesn't spawn as much on higher levels. You have better chance of finding them on the lower levels. And oh, that's an orb of nothing. Nice. That means boost my magic power to 50, and that's the base. And a fruitful staff, which is also a maze weapon, but screw it. This pair I could turn into more booze, but I have enough. Yeah, my recommendation, those cracked orbs, save them. Also, Pirate Suns, save those. And these nightcaps, all the stuff I have here. Let's go buy that. Potions of Stealing, save those. Potions of Clear Vision, Dire Empowerment can be used sometimes too. Sewer Brew turns into, with the Porter Still turns into Dwarven Gutfoot, and that turns into Aqua Vitae, so save the Sewer Brew as well. The Black Pearls could be useful, but you get a lot of those, so don't really save them unless you need one. Aluminium you need for magic potions. Also big part of alchemy is magic potions. And with just some aluminium, which you can get from grinding up aluminium tubes or other stuff, you can make mana potions, and that's why I'll have a lot of those too. Anyway, other items to look out for. Oh, that's a couple at least. Can't think of anything else at the moment. Oh, here's the loot fish. Oh fuck, that was stupid. I hope nothing got corrupted. Luckily, my little radiance buff stunned him. It's level 1 buff saving my ass over there. He still touched me though, but I live. Let's take a sandwich to take up. And here's the lutefisk. As you can see, I've saved up a lot of lutefisk, and let's see if I can get a nice item from this level 10 lutefisk statue. I got a sword, god damn it. It's a pretty nice sword. The best stuff is made in Japan, yeah. Well, it's a nice sword, but I'm a wizard. No, let's just let it lay on the ground there. Okay, let's speed up a little bit more. Oh, there was a trap there. Ooh. We need to be very, very careful. And yeah, the thing is, oh, I can't even get here normally. Watch out with WAS movement. As you can see, I'm yeah, alternating between the two. The thing with WAS movement is usually it's a lot faster, but you can easily walk on a trap. And with mouse clicking, the character is usually smart enough to avoid traps. And yeah, so use mouse as your primary means of transportation, but for some quick moves when you're fighting monsters or going to doors like this, the WAS movement is handy. Oh, holy fuck! What the fuck am I doing? Also, I should learn to listen to myself and do not get touched by your enemies. It's lucky 2 times here. You die. Okay. On with the show. Nothing in here. Attack the ones. Robos. You. So really are too weak for the spell. Recursive curse, but still, I'm casting recursive curse like it's nothing, and I'm regenerating mana like it's nothing because my 8 mana is regen. Did the music just change? This might be Dredmor's room. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, on with the show. Music pretty soft, so can't really understand much. Here's a lot of them. You know what? Have some magic from above. Oh, there's a far Derrick in there too. First teleport away. Now, when you close the door, wait a couple of turns. Let's see who dies. Not everyone. Well then, time to buff my magic. Goes up to 68 now. And open the door. Nothing here. Just a robo. And with much magic, even the archdeacon should die. Oh, not even a single cast. And slowly slaughter them all. A clockwork ball thrower. I've never seen this. Huh. It's a very good crossbow, which I'll happily take. From 14 to 20. That's quite a difference. Okay, well, that's it for this room. So much stuff I could pick up, but it's all useless. Krong! That bastard. Cursed so much of my stuff. But, should I dare risk an orb of nothing? No, I shouldn't. I have some extras, I think. An extra security robe, yeah. This one is still basic, and this one is a little useless buff. So let's try buff this one. Got 1 mana point and some more righteous damage. Nice for a wizard, for melee charge and more. Oh yeah, I'm cheating this way by saving some of my unused items in here. Here's some more cracked orbs and whatnot. Because yeah, the inventory is small. That was probably not up here, so let's take a look. No, doubt he'll be in there. Okay. And if he is, he'll probably open the door. So let's look downward first. And yeah, Robo dies in the gold curse. Another crawl anvil. Okay. Got me more. As it haven't. I think it added one little measly ethereal damage. Oh. Robo, you die. And you get yours. Well, probably not left here, since I think it's in a big room. Yeah, you know what, you guys? You stay in there. You can live. Whoever cannot. Also, this is going to be a very long video. Or maybe I should try editing sometimes and cutting out some of this video. Just do short videos and... Oh! Ho ho ho! Here we have him. Lord Dredmor. A terrifying sorcerer who sought to defy death by means of his powerful magic. Now trapped in a dungeon, he seeks to turn the world to dust. Evil dust. This monster has not noticed your presence. Okay, well, here he is. The end boss. And let's go all out on him. Let's first prepare a little. Well, nothing happens. I saved up some bolts of mass destruction and some squid bolts for this bastard, and he's going to take them. And yeah, with this mesh ammunition, this spells, he doesn't really stand a chance. At least he shouldn't. To be safe though, I should buff myself as much as possible before even starting the fight. However, first of all, he's far away from me now. Buff first or attack first? I could use some... First... Yeah, let's use the magic buffing buff. Oh, he has not just noticed me yet. Then... Zenzini. He's not noticed me yet. Not yet. Not yet. Perfect. Now I'm at max power, 70 magic power. I've got bolts ready. Got my curse ready. Let's do this. You really should have noticed that guy. Okay, first recursive curse. Slightly injured. This fell carrot over here needs to die too, so he gets a recursive curse. Then it's time to use a bolt of mass destruction. These are pretty tough. Am I far enough away from it? I think so. To be sure, let's teleport here. Then use it. Now, this gives quite a wild blast. Bam! It even destroys the dungeon. It's so powerful. Well, that's nice for him. How about also to throw in a squid bolt after that? And he's at half health. And yeah, the curse is staying as well. How about some acid to complement that? Not doing anything. Okay. Tesla's bolts are nice. If any other killer bolts, skull bolts. Skull bolt. just 6 damage, necrotic damage. I'd be better off casting like my Star Line, which also gives some status effects, so bam. There's not much left. Oh, Dredmor, you are a bitch. How about something special, some old spell or something? I have to select them, and that'll be a bitch problem too. Oh, how about flaccid, noxious brimstone flask? And he teleported away. And there we go. Let's level up animation. Lord Dredmor is dead. I've won the fucking game on medium. Yes. And now what? I think I need to click. Dredmor wakes up. Poor Lord Dredmor. Yeah, I need to click. I get 2 Steam achievements, Dead, Dread and Buried. You probably don't see it in the video window ever as well, but... And the screen, I did it. I fucking did it on medium. With your last blow, Lord Dredmor collapses to the ground, a crumbling withered pile of bones and cloth. His evil has been sealed away. Triumphant, you are sent out of the dungeon to await the gratitude of populace that can now live in a land without fear, free to go about generally being nasty to each other. Yeah. Yet no evil ever truly lies vanquished. You may rest, hero, for your work is done. Evil sleeps for now, but soon, very soon, another identical hero must be called upon to enter the dungeons of Dredmor. Identical hero indeed, with gigantic eyebrows. And here we go, Mathemagic the Adventure, vanquished Lord Dredmor. But, I scored it last time. Could be much higher if I got even more money, but I guess the score isn't that much money related, because I had way more money than the last time, but it's more than, yeah, 1 gold doesn't translate to 1 point at least. So, yeah, I fucking did it. Beat the game on medium, with a wizard, and on video now, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with myself. So, well, that's it for the Dredmor videos too. I was thinking of doing another archer video, but I don't know, I'm not that good with archers and rogues, and I leave it to someone else to figure that out on YouTube. But, well, if you follow the build I talked about in the beginning of the video, then you should be able to get this far too, if you just play it safe and do not get touched by the enemies. But, well, I did mention that it's a hard build. It's the first level is very, very tough. But with the tankering you can pick up some traps and try and kill enemies with that in the very beginning. Anyway, this has gone on long enough, 40 minutes almost. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm gonna celebrate and go and upload this. Anyway, see you guys later.